Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Epic's What If, and today we have a very new What If. Just give me a second right away, and ignoring the sounds you might hear, there's a lot of noise going around me right now. Now, this is a What If that was suggested to me by Nicholas Johnson. Now, forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong, Nicholas, but I think that's how it's said, right? Nicholas. Nicholas Johnson gave me the What If. What if Naruto wasn't a Jinchuriki, but was a swordsman that used shadow clones and flying Raijin while being full Namikaze? Now, I have replied, I like this one, and I do indeed like this one. I was scrolling through the comments today, searching what I should record, and I decided I'm going to do this. Hey, Nicholas just commented. Hey, Nicholas, how you doing? Anyway, so I'm going to be going through this, some basic things that I'm going to have to change first off. Naruto is going to have to be a full Namikaze and not the Jinchuriki, so Naruto will not be targeted at birth by Madara's posse, I suppose. Second thing second, and now for this I'm going to have to go way back into the third great ninja war where Obito was crushed by a boulder. Now Obito does not get crushed by the boulder, and Kakashi of the Sharingan is never born. Minato manages to arrive in time to save Obito, Kakashi, and, Rin is a bit of a stretch. Rin does in fact survive, but her, whole Jinchuriki Minato does manage to convince Rin that it's going to be alright, they're going to figure something out. If anything happens, he would contain her easily. The ambush by the rain, I think, does happen upon Kakashi, Obito, Rin, and Minato, but Minato being Minato, kills everyone easily, so. Now, Obito is still alive, so he's gonna come into play later on. Rin is alive with, I think she had the three tails beast, if I'm not mistaken, and Kakashi is still alive. Now, he's obviously lost an eye, but, he still lives, and he does not have Obito's eyes because Obito survived as well. Now, let's go on with the story a bit fast forward. Now, Madara will obviously just recruit another character from the Naruto-verse to do his evil bidding, and obviously they're going to use it. Well, now this new character, not having a predisposed hatred for anyone within the Hidden Leaf, does not actually attack anyone when Naruto is born, and Naruto is not the Jinchuriki, so it doesn't actually affect him either way. Naruto is still, however, the son of the Hokage, so there is going to be a decent bit of protection for his birth, where Obito and Kakashi and Rin, all of them are present as guards for Kushina. Now, Kushina is, she's still an Uzumaki, but she lives on, so she doesn't have to pass the Jinchuriki on to Naruto, essentially. There is a attempt by another village, probably the Sand, to actually kidnap Kushina or maybe baby Naruto in order to, hold them as ransom or whatever, but it completely fails because the defense within the Hidden Leaf would be intense. Now, Minato being a better, Hokage than the third Hokage, because third Hokage had Danzo whispering in his ears, Minato would probably beef up the security quite a bit. Kakashi, Rin, Obito, all of them being there also helps a lot, including people like Shikaku, probably Ino's father, and probably a few people from the Uchiha and also the Hyuga clans. So Naruto is born without a hitch. Now the story goes on, and Naruto is trained as he is younger by many people. As Minato would not have enough time to spend at home with his family, Minato would still come home late at night to find Naruto waiting for him by the door, cuddled up in a blanket like Himawari was in that one episode. If you guys still watch Boruto, I barely do, but still, whatever. Fucking sleepy right now. Anyway. So, Minato records a video. No, it doesn't. Fuck, what am I saying? Minato ensures Naruto is well protected because he is a Hokage in somewhat troubling times still. The relationship between all of the villages are fickle at best. The Sand still hold hostility towards the Leaf. The Rock still hold hostility towards the Leaf. The Cloud are mostly neutral against the Leaf, but if the Sand and the Rock decided to attack, they probably would join them as well. The Rain is on the Leaf's side, and whatever else remains probably supports the Hidden Leaf as well. So that's about that. Now, Naruto being born in this kind of a political scenario within the world, Minato does not find enough time to spend with the son, and also is scared for his son's life every single day. So Minato assigns 2 special bodyguards to Naruto at all points. The bodyguards would have to be Itachi and Shizui because they make the most sense, as they are the best ninjas that Minato would probably be able to find for Naruto himself. Now, he doesn't feel like he should go for somebody very older because too old. I suppose I should say. What the fuck is going on with me? Anyway, mostly to ensure Naruto still has a relatively normal childhood, as Shizui and Itachi would still be somewhat closer to his age than anyone else. And of course, Itachi and Shizui are really good people, and they treat Naruto just like any normal child, not like putting him on a pedestal as the son of the Hokage. Oh my god! So Naruto feels very comfortable around them, and they feel nice towards Naruto. Naruto essentially grows with Itachi and Shizui being essentially family to him, which does improve his relation with the Uchiha clan, and also Minato's relation with the Uchiha clan as Fugaku's son is Itachi, and blah 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 blah. So let's move on. Now, Naruto is going to be taught by the likes of Jiraiya, Kakashi, possibly Obito, but mostly Jiraiya and Kakashi have since his childhood, mostly because Minato wants Naruto to have the best of everything. Jiraiya is a great teacher, and Minato was taught by Jiraiya, so he feels Naruto should be taught by him as well. And Jiraiya obviously agrees to teach his godson because it's his godson. Why wouldn't he? The conversation would probably go like, Jiraiya-sensei, how would you feel about teaching Naruto just like you taught me? Just without, frogs right away, because still a child doesn't need to know the summoning jutsu. Well, Minato, don't you worry about a thing. Naruto is my godson, and he will be trained like my godson should. Goddamn. Essentially, the conversation in a gist. I have no idea what I did. I'm sleepy as fuck. Forgive me. Trying to explain a few of the plot holes away. Yay! Minato and Kushina live, obviously, because Kushina is not going to be targeted well enough, and Naruto is not in any proper danger because the security of the Hidden Leaf is fucking tight, and he's not actually attacked by Obito because Obito lives on and he's in the village right now. Naruto is a full Namikaze. Naruto has Minato's name. Amazing. Fugaku and Minato settle the issues diplomatically. Now, if you guys know the original, you realize that the Uchihas were being discriminated, segregated, and any other hated that there can be. For Fugaku, obviously knowing Minato does not have Danzo whispering in his ears and has Shikaku on his side, Minato would make a rational decision, so Fugaku goes to Minato, who listens to his pleas and obviously agrees to what Fugaku has to say, and the Uchihas are integrated within the village property as well. So there goes the Uchiha massacre right out the window. Fuck that noise. Sasuke retains his happy and kind personality with the whole Mita shit still in him, so he's not as I'm gonna kill my brother and avenge my family as he was in the original, so that's new. Naruto, trained by Jiraiya, Kakashi, blah blah blah. Itachi and Shizui, yes. Okay, now we go to the academy days. Holy fuck, it took me 8 minutes to reach this? In case you do hear some dogs barking in the background, do forgive them. The dogs, can't say much to them. Anyway. So back in the academy days, now Naruto is obviously going to be accepted without any issues. He is going to be one of the most popular people in the village. So he is going to have quite a few fangirls fangirling around him, because fangirls do that. Naruto is essentially going to be the Sasuke of the group, and Sasuke is not going to be that special considering he's just another Uchiha and not really that special. He's a good ninja, so I guess some people do admire that about him. Anyway, now the team system is going to be much more different in this one, seeing as how there are obviously, first off, many more ninjas in the village because the Uchiha clan survived. Now the team compositions shall be a tad bit different. Now, Naruto is going to be essentially the top of the class. He's going to have girls fangirling over him, people like Ino, Sakura, possibly 10-10 because Naruto is a good swordsman as he was trained by Kakashi since the age of 5. So he's also a really good swordsman, and Tenten loves those swords. I am not going to give any more to that, anyway. So Naruto is going to be in a team with, let's say, Naruto, Hinata, and a random Uchiha brat. I'm going to let you guys name this random Uchiha character. This is on you guys, random Uchiha character person. You can name him. Anyway, so this team composition mainly comes around because Naruto is the best ninja inside the academy. He is ranked number 1. He is also a very charismatic fellow. Not that it affects him in any way, but he is highly ranked, so putting him with Sasuke, who's also a higher ranked ninja, doesn't make sense for me. Hinata is there to balance the team out as she is relatively low in terms of rankings as a Kunoichi as well, and the random Uchiha because I needed an Uchiha in the team. Naruto is most likely going to be in Obito's team. Obito is going to be a teacher or Jonin who is going to take care of Naruto and the team. So it's still going to be Team 7, I suppose. I don't really want to change Naruto outside of the Team 7 mythos, I suppose, So Naruto is still going to be in Team 7, but instead of Kakashi, he's under Obito. So that's that. Now, another reason for this team composition is, first, Naruto is going to be a close combatant using swords and kenjutsu to attack. But that obviously does not mean that Naruto is weak in any sense of the word, as Naruto's mother is still an Uzumaki. Naruto is taught the Uzumaki seeding jutsu since a young age by Jiraiya and, obviously a bit by Minato whenever he gets to spend some time with him. Now, Naruto also uses a variety of jutsus in terms of fighting. He mainly focuses on the wind type, the fire type, and some, mud walls here and there, but that's neither here nor there, I suppose. So he is essentially the close combat tank and heavy hitter. The Uchiha is going to be a mid-range, mid-range combatant using kunais, fireballs, and other jutsus to essentially keep the opponents at bay, or try and if there are essentially more than one, like if there's a team of 5 people attacking them, then he's going to be the one keeping them at bay while Naruto goes in to finish them off. And Hinata is going to be their scout, essentially. With the help of her Byakugan, she can provide information about the terrain, the people who are around them, and if there is an ambush going on anywhere else. And also she is going to be a close combatant, but that is not going to come in handy as much as her scouting abilities. That's that. Now, Sasuke is going to be kept under Kakashi's team. Kakashi still does the whole bell test, and the bell test is going to be different for Kakashi, and Obito does it as well because it was done to him by Minato as well. So Kakashi and Obito do the bell test separately, obviously. Kakashi's bell test goes with Kakashi's team, which is going to consist of Sasuke, Sakura, and I suppose Kiba could be the replacer for Naruto in Sasuke's team. Now, Kiba and Sasuke don't essentially get along, but Sakura and Sasuke get along somewhat decently. Sakura is still a fangirl, but Sasuke is a bit more kind-hearted than in the original, so he tolerates her. Though he finds it a bit annoying, he knows it comes from a good place, so he's okay with it. He talks with her a lot, and, they're decent friends. Not great, but decent friends, so they work together well. Kiba's gonna fulfill Naruto's role, and you can essentially guess how it would go about in Sasuke's side. Now, Obito and Naruto's side, Obito having the Mangekyo Sharingan. Would he have the Mangekyo? Actually, I don't think he would have the Mangekyo because Rin doesn't die. So Obito has the 3 Tomoe Sharingan, which he utilizes very well. A master of the Sharingan, Obito is. And he is gonna get on with the team of Naruto, Hinata, and this Uchiha. Now, the Uchiha boy can give them information, or Uchiha person. I don't know, it can be a boy, it has to be a boy actually, yeah. Uchiha boy gives them the information about the Sharingan and how it functions. Naruto is fairly easygoing on everyone else, and Hinata likes Naruto, so this team composition is already off on a good start. They obviously work together, Hinata providing them with details of Obito's movement. Whenever he disappears from one area, Hinata immediately provides them information on where he has gone. So Obito is never out of their line of sight. Now, Obito tries to take down Hinata first to, ensure that their scout is disabled, but Naruto is there protecting her at all points, so that makes it difficult for him. Naruto knowing the Shadow Clone Jutsu and Kenjutsu makes it quite difficult on Obito, who, even though, Naruto does try to make it difficult, Obito does manage to take Naruto down fairly easily. It's like a moderate difficulty boss battle for Obito. Now, Obito is obviously distracted by Naruto, which lends to Hinata and the Uchiha brat, Uchiha boy, I suppose, cutting off the bells from Obito's belt and giving them to each other, and they win, essentially, and so does Sasuke's team, so that's that. Obito and Kakashi, both of them are still competing against one another, but are good friends. Rin, you guys decide. Who do you think Rin would go with, Kakashi or Obito? It can be either one. If Rin does go with Obito, I suppose we could find somebody else for Kakashi. It's all on you. You guys write the love stories on this. So, anyway, now time for the first few missions of the village, which I'm gonna do actually in the next episode, which I might record right now. I might record in like 7 days. I might record tomorrow. I never know what I'm gonna do. I'll see you guys soon enough. I do hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, like that like button, subscribe that button of the subscription, and ring the bell. Because nowadays, just because you subscribe doesn't mean you're gonna get the notification. YouTube's a bit of a bitch. I'm sorry. The great YouTube is a great platform, and I would hate for it to not inform my dearest subscribers of my upload, even though I can't really blame it. My upload schedule's all over the map. So ring a ding ding button, bell that subscribe button, and press that like. And since you've stayed here for so long, I'm gonna end this off with a beautiful song. Yeah, I'm gonna sing an outro song. This is an outro song. That chord progression didn't match, so. This is an outro song. I just drank some cold. My voice has broken down, and I'm feeling sleepy. I'm going to bed, even though it's 12 in the afternoon. I don't know, I'm just feeling lazy. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Yay!